Hi there. I want to start this off by asking you what sort of phone do you have? Is it an LG phone? Is it a Windows phone? Though it seems that most people in the US desire Apple products because they're trendy and stylish, Time magazine actually discovered that it's Android that holds the largest share in the technology market, which includes smartphones, smartwatches, tablets, and personal computers. Now, I've always been a follower of the latest technology released by Google. Every year, I look forward to learning about the technological specs of the latest Samsung Galaxy phone. As a matter of fact, I myself am an owner of the Samsung Galaxy S7. Now, Google is quite ubiquitous. This video is hosted onto YouTube, which is owned by Google. And there's a reason why Google is so big. Google is pretty forward thinking. I still remember in elementary school when I had to save files on floppy disks. Then we moved on to flash drives, which are now being pretty much rendered useless because of the invention of the cloud. I actually typed out the outline of this speech on Google Docs. Next, Google promotes education. What do you tend to do when you don't know something? You Google it, of course. You don't Bing it, you don't Yahoo Answers it, and you certainly don't ask Jeeves anymore. And finally, this is a lesser known fact, but Google's nonprofit organization helps millions of people every year who are affected by disease, war, and famine. Now let's bring this back to what Google is most known for, especially in the Western world, technology. Can you believe that self-driving cars are finally becoming a reality? Google has a large development team with many different startup projects. Business Insider is currently covering a lawsuit between Uber and Google. Uber is a popular transportation company who has recently fired its self-driving car manager amidst claims of him stealing Google's secrets. Research and Development magazine is tracking the process of Google using clean, renewable geothermal energy in homes instead of what we currently use right now. As you can imagine, there is a high-risk, high-reward payoff for employees, making Google an extremely competitive company to join. As a result, Google has promoted computer literacy in classes just to promote a more literate workforce in the future. Along with other technological giants such as Microsoft and Apple, Google has partnered with Code.com to promote coding classes in grade schools. The New York Times claims that most of these children who are being affected by Code.com live in Silicon Valley, as well as children in schools who are not historically been provided with the most basic education. By itself, Google has created software that could help children as young as those in elementary learn to code just simply by playing games. Another thing I found quite respectable was, as of 2015, Google started offering online classes for women and minorities to help them learn how to code. After surveying their staff, Google realized that most of their employees happen to be white and male. Google champions equal opportunity, so they hope to diversify their future staff by offering these classes for free. Now, on top of education, Google values health and welfare. Google's nonprofit organization, which you can learn about from google.com, affects millions of people every year. Google funds breakthrough technology and ideas with over $100 million as long as they offer innovative solutions during emergency crisis situations. Not only do they offer financial help, but there are also 250,000 volunteers employed under Google with expertise and experience. These volunteers provide refugees who have been displaced with technology so that they may have a chance to have a quality education. On top of that, technology has been offered to refugees in an effort to help make assimilation easier by translating what they have to say. As you can see, Google does a lot more than power your smartphone. Since being founded 18 years ago, Google has expanded into a multinational company. It's a technological giant, leading us to the future by investing in education as well as other humanitarian issues, such as economic opportunity and inclusion. Think about that next time you're shopping for a phone. With our dependence on technology and the accelerating rate in which we progress as a race, imagine how different the world will be in the future. Thank you.